Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to apply Brite Tone to a tumbler. This is Brite Tone by the Crystalac company, and this is what I'm using now. I have moved on from epoxy, and this is a water-based product. It is non-yellowing, it has a UV protection, it's eco-friendly, and this top coat is clear gloss. I'll show you how much I have left, and look, it's super thin compared to epoxy. That's why you have to build up the layers when you are using Brite Tone. With Brite Tone, I have started this one. You can see this one's still pretty rough. This one. Look at this cutie. See? This one I have, I think, 2 coats of Brite Tone on top of my decal. I still have some other coats to go. I made a bigger one of that one, this guy. And this one has, I believe, 1 or 2 coats. Let's see if you guys can definitely tell and feel the texture of the vinyl still. I just kind of wanted you to get an idea of how many cups I have done with the quart size of the Brite Tone, and what I would suggest is putting it in a condiment bottle. The process is so easy, it takes about 2 minutes. All right, so let me go ahead and show you how to apply it. Let's go. On these cups, I already had built up my Brite Tone layers and it was ready for me to sand. You want to use 400 grit sandpaper every time you need to sand. I am using the 220 grit on this video because I did not have the 400 grit. I am sanding very lightly as Brite Tone is much thinner than epoxy. Also, the higher the grit, the finer the sandpaper is, meaning your sanding will have less noticeable sand marks. I think that's as best as I can describe it. Again, I am using 220 grit, so I am making sure I sand lightly as I tend to be rough with my sanding. Make sure when sanding you get the top and bottom of your cup. After sanding, make sure you rinse your cup with soap and water and dry with some paper napkins really well. So here I am showing you the bottle I have. This is where I keep my Brite Tone, or you can do what I was doing at the beginning and straight up scooping it out from the tub with my hand. Haha, just kidding. Don't do that. I did notice that I wasted less with the condiment bottle though. I suggest you get your bottle from the Dollar Tree because these are from Hobby Lobby and they're, I think, 8 ounces. There's nothing wrong with it, I just refill more often. I am just applying with my hand. You can also use a paintbrush if you like. Decide what works for you. I just apply the Brite Tone by running my fingers across the cup. If your fingers don't easily glide, that's how you'll know you need to add more Brite Tone. They will drag and not glide. Once you apply your Brite Tone, it takes 4 hours to dry, but after about an hour or 2, you can move your tumbler onto your drying rack. Just make sure you wait the full 4 hours to dry before you add more Brite Tone. Alright, and with this little guy, if I see any bubbles, I just go ahead and blow some air on them. Instead of using a heat gun, with Brite Tone, you have to use air. Here's some other things I think will be helpful. Every 3 to 4 coats of Brite Tone you want to sand. On average, it takes about 12 to 15 coats of Brite Tone to complete a tumbler. It took me about 15 coats of Brite Tone to complete my first cup. When going to add decals, make sure you have a smooth surface. Make sure you smush your glitter. This helps use less coats of Brite Tone. What is smushing? I thought you'd never ask. Video coming soon. Thank you for watching my video. I really hope that this helped you. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys. Was that fast or what?